Hi everyone, I'm
Hello.
Lisa.
And I'm Crystal.
And we are stitching the dream. I have not been able to clink glasses with anybody in forever. Guess who's back? Crystal, hello. All healthy-ish and
Yes.
getting there anyway.
Yeah.
We've missed you.
Well, I appreciate that. I had the worst bout of COVID that personally, from all of my friends group, work group, and everything, from anyone I've known, not for anyone like worldwide, but in
your little circle,
in my tiny little circle. I had COVID, and for the first week, I had no symptoms whatsoever. Mm-hmm. Literally no symptoms. I was cleaning the house. I was getting laundry done.
Shoveling, because we had all that
snow.
snow.
I shoveled snow. And then day 7 hit. John came to wake me up, and I was gasping for breath, and I was semi there. And then we called the doctor, and he said, I'm calling the hospital. Go straight to the emergency room. So I went to the emergency room, and my oxygen levels were in the low 80s.
Wow.
They're supposed to be 90 and above. And so they admitted me immediately. The first day, I didn't even know what was going on. And John wasn't able to come in with me or anything. So here he is dropping off his wife with low 80 oxygen levels. And for the first day, nobody called him or anything. Because he had no idea what was going on. And he said it was the scariest 24 hours.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So they immediately put me on oxygen and admitted me. And then I was there for about 3 or 4 days. And they did the whole gambit. The Remdesivir, which is the COVID drug.
Was that the stay where I brought your stitching to you?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. I thought so.
Yes. Lisa was so sweet that I didn't have an overnight bag because I thought I thought I would get treated and then go home, because that's what they did 2 days before that, where I went to the doctor because I was experiencing low breaths. I couldn't take a deep breath, and then they treated me. I stayed there all day, and then I went home. 2 days later, I couldn't breathe. That's when John he took me to the emergency room. So I was there about 4 days, and just the whole workup. They started the shots. They were giving me mega steroids. These steroids could turn me into a man, because when I first got home, the first thing I looked, I had a mustache and a beard. I mean, she was
pretty buff.
It was crazy.
So you were hot.
I mean, it was crazy. And the steroids, they blow you up. And like even now, I still am on. Guys, I take a pharmacy at night.
Ugh. I
take 6 pills for the COVID, and not only did I have COVID, but I had COVID and double pneumonia. And so, to say the least, I am on the mend. I feel so much better. I still have that exhaustion. The first couple of days, I couldn't do anything. And so slowly, day by day, I would be able to walk a little bit more. I could be able to breathe a little bit more, because this exhaustion that comes with what I had overwhelms you. You walk up the stairs and you are out of breath. I took a nap with my husband today before we got here. I just, you never, but I'm telling you, I have to have it, because even though I'm feeling so much better, I feel like I'm like 65-70% better. It just kicks your butt. And here I'm the one that's like, I ain't gonna take any vaccine.
Yeah, you are.
Stupid vaccine.
Yeah, you are.
3 months comes down the road, and I'm gonna be the first standing in line saying, give me my vaccine, because I almost died from this COVID virus.
I'm glad you didn't die.
I am too, and I feel so good. I missed all of you guys, but she did amazing videos, and they were so awesome. I watched them.
It is nerve-wracking. It is nerve-wracking to do this alone.
You did great.
I'm glad you're back.
I am so glad I'm back.
So you actually haven't been in a video since October. Have you done any stitching since October?
I have.
Yes, you have.
I have FOs. I haven't fully finished them because I don't know how I'm going to finish them right now. I have FOs. I have whips coming. I mean, I have whips.
Yay!
But I'm not going to do a whip parade today. I'm just going to do the ones that I've been working on in the last couple of weeks. And so, I mean, gosh, I have missed you guys so much. And I really appreciate all of you who sent me messages and all of that. You guys are so sweet, and I love you all. I really do. So, you want me to show some of my stuff?
I would like you. Let's do whips. Let's start with whips first because that's the order you do.
We could break up the order anytime.
What do you want to do first? FFOs?
Let's do an FFO because it is so amazing. Bring it, Lisa.
Why didn't I take it off the wall? Look up there, guys. Look. Does anybody remember that from long time ago? Let me grab it. I think I can do it without killing you. Oh, look what I got. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, shoot, the glare.
From where?
The windows.
That.
No, they're already closed.
Oh.
That's okay. So look what I got framed. I got my what is it? Quaker piece.
Yeah, tilt it this way.
There we go.
Ta-da! You guys, that is so gorgeous.
I love this. And I got the frame on Amazon.
You framed it yourself.
Well, Barbara at Keepsakes did the stretching.
Mm-hmm.
Did the stretching and the pinning for me. And then I intended to build a frame myself. I'm a chicken, and I didn't. So anyway.
But look at that frame.
Perfect. I think it's perfect. The gold with the gold.
Oh, absolutely.
I love how this turned out. Love, 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 love it.
I love it.
So it's, oops, hello, who do we have here?
Stella.
Oh, Stella.
Stella!
So that is, look, this one was jealous. She saw Goose was here last week, so she said, I'm going to be on too. Hello. This is Stella. This is Goose's litter mate, so goofballs. Anyway, that is Quaker Piece by remembering ByGone Stitches. Yeah.
That is superb.
And we gave, I don't remember who got it, but somebody won that in a giveaway last year after I'd finished it. And I saw her at one of the, was it StitchCon last year? And she told me that she was working on it. So I'm sorry I don't remember your name, but I do remember talking to you about it. I'm glad you love it. Anyway,
absolutely.
That was my FFO. So last time I had an MFO, which is still in the MFO status, my mostly finished object. It's a mofo. But this one is an actual finished object. Yay,
it is. Oh, I'm so excited. When I came yesterday, I will be here 3 days this week. When I came yesterday,
is that all?
We stitched. I know. Come on.
Are you only coming for one day this weekend?
Oh no, I'll be here for multiples. But I was just gonna say, it was yesterday, today, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Oh my gosh. But I just fell in love with it, how you did that. That is absolutely,
I gotta tell you,
I don't know if I would have built a frame.
The cat stinks. Why does the cat stink?
Oh no.
I'm like, why do I smell bad?
Uh-oh. I'm glad she didn't jump up ours.
Smelly cat. What are they feeding you? Anyway.
Well,
sorry. I'm like, what am I smelling? Ew.
I'm going to go to whips because my FOs are underneath
and
everything.
I'm going to go wash my hands. Yeah. So you whip on. I'll be back.
Bow, wow, wow.
Let's do something with you too.
Okay, so I am going to show you, as Lisa shared, we are doing a Sal in our little stitchy group, our whistle stop group. And it is called Our Everlasting Friendship by Blackbird's Designs. And that's it on the back, right there. And what we did is we all chose our own colors. Some did the called for colors, and some mixed it up a little bit. This week, I am doing, in my whips, I am doing Sharon's, and I love the color palette that she has chosen. She's chosen variegated pinks and maroons and, you know, just really, really pretty different colors there. She's got a lot of these different colors of pink, and then she's got different colors of greens. And oh my gosh, I absolutely love it. And so this week we will be doing this motif here and what's around the motif. So that's what we will be doing for the month of March. And then what we do is we just pass it along to the next person until it, look at you, you already got yours almost all done.
No, I do have it done. So while you're talking about our lasting friendship, I had Delicia's. So this was Delicia. She switched her colors. She and Melissa are doing the same color palette.
And you can see what we're doing this week.
That little bit right there is this week's. So the two little dogs, the flowers, and then a couple birds.
Yes. Those are gorgeous.
So I can't wait to see with Sherry. But this is where Delicia's is so far. So you can see
her color palette is different.
So this is me. And then who else is here? This is Tony, right? Mm-hmm. And then this is Pam Schaffner. So that's the people who have stitched on Delicia's so far. So this has been fun to do, and it's such a quick thing because you only have this little bit of an area, you know. So I did this in 2 sittings.
Of course you did.
But I am an overachiever apparently. So
she is a very fast stitcher.
I am a fast. Well, I also have I have a lot more time than I don't work, so.
And no one wanted me to stitch on any of their stuff last week with all the drugs I've been on.
When we did the first swap, she was actually in the hospital. So when I brought her an overnight bag and some of her stitching, John put the bag together, and I said, why don't you give me the round robin that you're done with, and I'll put it in quarantine in the garage for the week until it's time, because nobody wanted to touch it.
No, and that's what we did.
So it sat in my garage for
10, 12 days.
Until we were ready to do the exchange.
So it was fully quarantined and no COVID
no
on it anywhere.
No stitches were harmed in the making of that.
So true.
Anyway, so that is a group whip that we had. So
yes. My next one is my I'm COVID free. But I started this just a couple of days ago. And for me, this is a lot.
You did do a lot.
I did. I am doing Sunflowers by Hinzeit. Yes. So
I've not heard of them.
I've seen a lot of their stuff.
Pretty pattern.
I love this. And this is how far I've gotten.
Yay.
I am flowing.
You are
flowing. So
it's like a Progressive commercial.
Mm-hmm. And when I'm done, because what I did is obviously didn't have time to go out anywhere, so I blended 2 colors to make the sunflower the words sunflowers, to get it to look like this.
Really pretty.
I just love this. This is my COVID-free, and I cannot wait to see it go.
I bet that was such a good feeling when you got that negative result.
Oh, yes. It was a very good feeling, because I was just, oh my gosh. I just don't even know. Do you want to share one? And then we'll go back and forth.
So I was away on vacation because
Florida.
Because I don't work, I needed vacation. So I took one. So the whole family went. It It was Mark and I, both of my daughters, their husbands, and how many kids are there? All 5 of the kids. Whew. It was a lot of fun. So I brought a couple of projects with me to work on. And I only stitched in the morning. So when I got up, the boys were...
Because you're an early riser.
I am an early riser. And they were up, so they're 7 and 9, just 7 and 9, thereabouts. One just turned 9 while we were there. Anyway, so they would get up early and be playing on their tablets while everybody else was sleeping. So while they were doing that, I was stitching. That was my stitching time. So anyway, this is one I worked on, the Blue Flower Night Walks Down, Night Walk Down. I love this. I bought this last year, and a couple of the girls in our little circle are working on it. I think Sharon's working on it, Delisha.
And I have it, but...
Why was I thinking Melissa had it too? A few of us do anyway.
Yeah.
So
I have it, but I'm not going to start it right now.
So I think I started this like last October.
It's been a while.
Yeah, so it's been a while, and it's been sitting in the closet for... So anyway, here's where I am at now.
So beautiful.
Isn't that pretty?
I just
beautiful. I love those flowers, the shading and the contour. It's just really pretty.
You're really tempting me that I might start this.
It's beautiful.
And
my grandson
gorgeous.
said, "Ganging, is that the moon?" I was like, "Yeah, it is the moon, buddy." He's like, "I like your moon." Thank you.
Well, green is my favorite color, and those greens are amazing.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
Those greens are so beautiful. I love her dress. I love the border. How beautiful.
It's a really, really pretty pattern.
The flower is gorgeous.
And I'm stitching it on shale, and I don't remember. Dang it, I am so... It's 40 count. I don't remember who dyed it. I'll put it in the comments, but that's my night walk down. Whoop, whoop. Next,
that is
you
beautiful.
Next. Well, turns.
My next one it's called White Swirl Pumpkin by Shannon Christine. There it is. And ta-da! I love this. I like
how you're not doing it white. Are you doing it white?
I am doing it.
Oh, you're doing it
white.
on orange. Oh my gosh.
I'm doing it on the orange.
I was looking at the green thinking, you're doing the pumpkin green. No.
No, that's the stem. Now, this has a bazillion beads in it. So, I don't know if you can tell.
Oh, let me get this in there.
Yeah. So
yeah, you can kind of see where they'll...
Yeah. And so what I'm going to do is obviously finish the pumpkin and then apply the beads. And this is just so beautiful. And believe it or not, this is a color in cotton 32 count that I had in my stash. But I don't know what color they called it because it was just in my stash. So I don't know. I'm going to put my finish over here since Stella.
Stinky cat's outside, so smelly cat.
Smelly cat.
I have... You have more whips too?
I do.
Okay, so... I'm still
Oh,
smelling it.
gosh.
So...
I'm glad I'm not.
I have... Hold on.
This is gorgeous.
This is a cell I'm in. Wait a minute. I thought I was so organized, but apparently I'm not. Okay, so I am in the Modern Folk Embroidery Sal 2021. It's called The Fruit of Plenty, and I put it here. So this is what it'll look like when it's done. So it starts at the top.
Oh,
so that's the done one.
So
The Fruit of Plenty,
beautiful.
Modern Folk Embroidery. And I'm doing it on 56 count. And I'm using the DMC colors 3750 and 932, which are what the sample was done in. So here, this was January's, this was February's, and that's what I got of March. So I just started because I didn't take this with me on vacation because I get it in email and I was out of town. Anyway, so normally this is the first thing I stitch on in the month. So
That is
so it's I think
beautiful.
it's beautiful. I love this.
Love it.
Yeah, so I've been working. I started working on it yesterday, just to kind of catch up again. But that'll be the next thing I work at, my next focus thing that I work on while till I'm done. Anywho, I'm just kind of rambling. I don't even know what I'm saying today.
Before we started this video, I don't know what she said. She started to talk, and her words were like backwards and forward and fumbled and mumbled. And
this is going to be an interesting
that's what
video.
She said. Oh my gosh. So the thing that I committed to for this year, because when our group did the whip challenge, which is they only can stitch from their current whips. They were not allowed. They had till the end of January 1st to get all of their whips. December 31st to get all of their whips organized. They had to have them all listed.
We had to prove that they were whips.
Yes. And
which
honestly,
I loved having to do that. Because it was kind of therapeutic to do that.
Well, for my ADHD, I would be like, every whip? I have whips back in the, golly, 2000 that I'm just like, eh.
So I only listed out the whips that I'm likely to work on. I have so many that there's no way I'll ever.
So yeah, I did not join that. I knew, and there's always just something that I see that catches my eye. And even though they're allowed whips, certain things for like holidays or StitchCon or, our Whistle Stop Retreat and stuff like that, I just see so many things. I made it to like October of last year.
I made it to April.
And I just couldn't. I was just like, done. I started like one or two in the end of October, beginning of November. And I'm like, I'm out, guys.
Yeah, I dropped out last year in April because
and it was just so hard because I wanted to start so many different things. And it was just, and I just like, no. So this year, what I have committed to is to have all of my ornaments that I want done this year. I think I've got 10 that I'm looking at right now, finished by the beginning of November, so I can finish them and put them on my tree. So this, I just fell in love with this. It's Little House Needleworks. It's called Hot Cocoa. And I think I'm going to have to use another color for the milk and vanilla, because can you tell that there's milk there?
Nope.
Because this is darker than what I have. And you can see the milk and sugar. No milk and sugar. It's right here.
I wonder if regular white or even the bright white would show up. I think if you went with the bright white.
Yeah.
Like the B50. 5200?
52. Mm-hmm. So, anyway, I love it, but yeah, milk, I'll have to restitch that.
Imagine it says milk.
Imagine, yeah.
Use your imagination.
It really does say milk.
I promise.
I promise.
So I have one more whip that have worked on since our last video.
Ours? Like October ours?
No, 2 weeks ago. Because we're going to try to do this more regularly. We're going to try to be better. And it's kind of, I don't know, again, therapeutic to go through this and to do it every 2 weeks. Just kind of keep us honest. So this one is, in the Whip It Good challenge, we're allowed a St. Patrick's Day start. Why St. Patrick's Day, some of you have asked. Well, because our fearless leader, Katie, was consulting with her husband, and they decided that between Katie's husband, Andy, hi, Andy.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday. which I believe is today. I believe today is his birthday.
Really happy birthday.
So between his birthday, which is the 10th, because today, we didn't say, today is March 10th, Wednesday. Mm-hmm. Between March 10th, Andy's birthday, and St. Patrick's Day, Katie's favorite holiday.
I'm Irish. Kiss me.
We're allowed a start. So this was my start that I've been waiting to start because we can't start anything new. So I am doing this long dog sampler called Pavane for These Times.
I would do that. It would take me 10 years.
Oh, no. It's actually... So I started it today because I don't sleep and I'm an early riser. I was so excited to actually...
Oh, yes.
I think I woke up thinking about, I get to start anyway.
She was talking about it yesterday.
So I'm doing it on this color here, this dark cobblestone, and I bought from Kitten Stitcher, I bought these silken colors in Meadowgrass. So this is what I'm going to stitch it in on top of this. So I think it'll be good.
It's going to look very delicate.
But,
just so.
As you may or may not remember, I'm going to do this on 40 count 1/1. So that is my
I mean, that's nothing. You did the other on 56.
Over 2. So here's how it looks so far. So that is 1/1 on 40 count. Oops, let's get it to focus. Come on, you can focus. Isn't it awesome? It just looks so teeny. Look how little it is.
That is just gorgeous.
I love it.
Yes.
This is going to be fun, and it's actually going to be weirdly fast because it's a relatively small long dog sampler. So short dog, I don't know, little puppy. I don't know. It's little. So yay.
Oh my gosh.
So that's the last of my whips.
And that was the last of my whips. So
that was perfect.
It was so perfect.
How about finishes?
I have some finishes, but I don't have any FFOs. I have finishes.
I have one finish.
So, and then we'll do haul.
Okay,
so do you remember the marketplace? Well, it wasn't an expo. This year is the marketplace expo.
Needlework expo, yeah.
Yeah. Well, this was last year. They actually nope. They canceled it. They canceled it last year to Nashville.
Wow, no. Didn't they? Oh, I thought they did. No, they went, and then COVID hit right after. I think.
Oh, okay.
Like a day after.
I saw this on someone's page when they were doing the previews, and I flippin' loved it.
Perfect.
It is by Petal Pusher, and it's called Fresh Picked Tulips. There it is. That is gorgeous. Now, as gorgeous as this is, look at it stitched.
Even more gorgeous.
Oh my gosh. Oh, look at that.
Oh, I want to.
Oh my gosh. I cannot wait to find out what I'm going to do with this.
So you changed one of the tulips, right?
Yes, I did. Because I didn't, it was just so light. See this like blush of a light petal? What I did, and I'll have to look it up because I didn't remember I did this until she just said it. So what I did is I took it to a blush peach because I wanted it to be seen.
That's pretty.
Because this one was light enough that you could actually see it, but on theirs, it wasn't. And I could barely see it. It almost looks like a empty space. So I did take it, and I will share with that last time. But oh my gosh, you guys. And you know what?
It's pretty.
I was so in love with this. I stitched this and finished it a while ago. So, wait, I went really fast.
I'm going to tell on you. Is it okay if I tell on you?
Oh, I know what you're going to say. right. I do it all the time.
She does this all the time, and I think it's hilarious. She stitched this for an exchange. Is this your white elephant? Mm-hmm. This was supposed to be her white elephant exchange last year.
For our whistle stop.
She loved it so much. She's like, I'm keeping it.
I couldn't give it away.
She does that all the time.
I do. But I stitched a really awesome Blackbird.
You sure did.
And I made it into, Jan made it into a purse for me. It was beautiful.
That was super cute.
But once I stitched this, it was done. It was mine. It had my name written all over it. I don't know if any of you guys do that, but...
She does.
I do it.
Crystal does.
I do it.
So I have one finished. So this one was the other one I took to Florida. With
this
so
I love.
And this is part of a series.
I want this pattern when you're done.
You got it. So which one was it? So this one here, I think is the one that I just did in Florida here, and this is called Tanto de Magia. I don't remember what it means.
Good accent.
I don't remember what it means. Magic something. All that magic or something like that. Well, it's funny because
So if you speak that, what she just said, because I don't even know what language
that's
was.
Italian.
Italian.
So I said that. I told Mark what this one was called. It's Quel Tanto de Magia. He's like, oh, that's sexy.
So if you know what it means, put it in the comments because we do not.
Well, Google Translator said something like a whole lot of magic or something. So yes, please tell me exactly what that means. Anyway, here is my finished.
Yes.
Quel Tanto de Magia.
That is gorgeous.
So I'm doing in the pattern they display them or finish them in a quad, like 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. I decided to do mine long ways. So there's the 3 I have done so far.
Look at that, guys.
And then I just have the first one left because
beautiful.
I always, whatever reason, I start from the bottom and the wrong side. But there'll be one more here.
Beautiful.
Aren't they pretty?
I love them.
I just think.
You know what my favorite is, though?
No.
It's the one with the pine cones.
The last one has hollies. Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm kind of debating how to finish this because I'm wondering if I should. So they finish it like in a window panes. With actual window panes. So I'm like, I don't know if I should do something like that or if I should stitch borders around each one or just leave. So I'd appreciate anyone's opinion on that because I'm not sure how I want to finish it, but I just think it's pretty.
You could find those with the window panes.
It would be tough though because they have to be exact dimensions. Well, I'll figure it out.
If you find one with exact dimensions, you can do it, and if you don't, put the border.
Yeah. So I'll take opinions.
Mm-hmm.
That is my one finish.
You guys.
I love this one.
I finished this one really fast too. In honor of my chickens, which now I have, I don't know.
They probably don't even know.
You guys do not know anything. Why don't you know anything?
'Cause you've been gone.
I've been gone. So I had my 2 white leghorn chickens that I got, and I know I've talked about that once because that was back in late summer. Mm-hmm. And they have produced an egg, both of them, every single day of winter. And so then I wanted more chickens, but I wanted brown laying egg chickens. So what you do when you order them, the least amount that you can order is 10. Well, 2 days, they're 2-day-old, and they came in this tiny little box.
Yep.
10 of them. And I'm looking at this box at the post office, and I'm like, that's all 10? And I could hear them inside. Sure enough, I got them home, and there were 10 baby chicks all squished together in that little box because they just get like they lay almost on top of each other to stay warm.
Yeah.
And I have raised them since then, and they are 3 months old. And just this week, because it's been so nice, I let them go in the big coop with my two leghorns, Daisy and Lily. And I'm not keeping them all. I'm giving some to Barbara, who owns our LNS keepsakes. And then I have a girlfriend who wants 2 of them, and then, 3 of them, and she's going to give me an Easter egg laying chicken. So they're called buffs. And so for all of you chicken people out there, we are awesome, and I love my chickens so much. Oh my gosh, they're my babies. So they will lay blue or green eggs. And so I will have white, brown, tan, and blue or green.
How fun.
I know. I can't wait.
Super fun.
I cannot wait. So this is in honor of my chickens. It is Plum Samplers.
Plum Street.
Plum Street.
Plum Samplers.
I did the sampler down here. Talk about not being able to talk yet. Henpecked. Okay, as you can tell, I'm going to show you, and yes, I changed a few things. Yes, I did. I kind of am known for that. Ta-da! Look at this. Isn't this pretty? So what I did is some of the reds were muted and the blue is muted. So I changed the reds to a darker, I think this is crimson. And then on the bottom on the hill, I changed the white one to red. But I'm going to, believe it or I just have to do this. There's only one blue in the whole pattern. And I can't just have one blue. So I'm going to tear the red out, or, and I know. And I'm going to make this one blue. Or maybe not. I haven't decided. Anyway, I kept the daisy. I kept the daisy in there because her favorite flowers are daisies.
I do love daisies.
So isn't this cool? And I took the 1776 or 74. I took that out because this was a tribute to my chickens, not to the date. And then on top, instead of having the Blackbird, I made a baby chick because I love my baby chicks. Yep.
That's a good idea.
I know.
That's super cute.
I love it. Love it.
Super cute.
And I did this so fast also. Do you have another?
I don't.
Oh, we get to go to haul. I
thought I had some.
You did have haul.
Oh,
you bought fabric and floss.
I did. I showed the floss already because that was for my my start.
Oh, look at
that.
But
I bought more from Kitten Stitcher. I bought some, not exciting to look at, but some 56 count white linen because I like it.
Mm-hmm.
You
can also dye it.
That's what I was thinking. But I was thinking,
wow, that'd be awesome.
About trying to do over one on this, just to see if I could do it. I don't know if I can do it. So anyway, I think I got a full yard of this.
Wow.
But I always thought, we'll play with dyeing it and just see what
Absolutely.
fun things we can come up with.
You could do it this weekend when we have girls' weekend.
Maybe not.
No, not this weekend.
No, not this weekend. So my other purchase, and I don't know why I bought this. It's just I thought it was pretty, and I've never done one, and I've never quite understood the draw of them. But this is really pretty, and I think I get it now.
The dress colors.
So I bought my very first Mirabilia. I did. This is Princess Eliana.
Look at the colors in that dress.
Look at how pretty she is.
Oh, it's just gorgeous.
So, and not only did I buy that, but I bought that. So all the beads that go with Princess Eliana. So now I just need to figure out what fabric to do it on. Because I think I want something that's over-dyed or hand-dyed, not just a solid, is what I'm thinking. But I don't have a stash of 32 of anything. Maybe I'll go dig through your...
You have a friend who has a huge stash of 32.
So, do you have any purples? Because I like how she looks on purple.
I do love how she looks on purple.
I think the purple looks really nice with those bright colors coming out. So, I don't know. What's our next start? I think might be StitchCon. Katie, are we allowed StitchCon start? I think so. Maybe this will be that one. I don't know because I keep buying things. I pre-ordered 3 patterns from the Expo. Why? I can't start them. But I'm going to.
You will have a start at some point. Who knows? Maybe they'll let you guys do a marketplace start.
Katie, can we do a Market Expo start? Please, Needlework experts. Expo start. That would be fun.
That's right. It would be fun.
Although that kind of falls into Andy's birthday.
I don't know.
Anyway. I would like
Okay. So, I saw this on Stash Unloading or somewhere. It was on the website on Stash Unloading. I don't remember who I bought it from, but I love this designer, Alessandra Adelaine. I love it. I saw the heart. I don't have a lot of Valentine's. Matter of fact, one. I have one. But look at this. And I saw this and I thought, oh, that could be it, because...
Well, you did the pumpkin.
I did the pumpkin, and
I've done
loved...
the coffee cups.
Yes, you've done the coffee cup. And I love her swirls and everything, because it just keeps you engaged the whole time. It's not like you're just doing snow
Are you going
white
to do it
everywhere.
in the pinky reds like that, or are you going to switch it?
No, I think I might do it in the pinky reds. I just really like it. My question is, am I going to do it full scale, or am I going to do a 1 over or 2 over 1? I don't know. I don't know how big, because my pumpkin's huge.
It's big.
It's huge. And I don't know how big I want it, so that'll be a question. Do you have any other stash?
I don't.
Well, this is, I just love these. These are from Stash Unloading, but it's Susan Eagle. No, it wasn't Susan, it was Victoria. I have bought from her before, and I just love her variegates, how pretty they are. I don't know, this is like peaches and cream. This is so pretty. And this one, and it doesn't even tell what the colors are. They're called Opal Mints. And then this is like a very bright...
Like the sky.
The sky. That's exactly what it is.
Pretty.
That is so pretty. I mean, oh my gosh. I saw those and I thought, absolutely. Absolutely. So I purchased them. And that's all I have. I thought that was a lot.
It was a lot. And we're not done, because I am going to share my knitting.
Yes.
So, y'all know, because I shared this, that I'm knitting a
She's
sweater.
amazing. Woodworking, knitting,
So-
and woo!
So this probably looks familiar, but it isn't, because this is the front.
But it isn't.
This is the back.
Woo-hoo!
So the back of my grandson's sweater, I've got
Yes.
the back done, and it's gonna. And remember, I said it's gonna have his initial on the front in a contrast. This is the contrast color. Isn't that crazy?
Didn't you do these similar to these and did them like Harry Potter, the Weasley family?
Well, years ago. But now I have, I have more to do, and they're a lot bigger.
And they're bigger. They are a lot bigger.
And the kids still wear them. They fit them like belly shirts, but they'll still wear them. So I had this on the plane. This is what I was working on while I was flying, because it's easy to do. It's mindless. But I had to stop because I got to the point where the W is going to start. So,
oh my gosh.
So in our next video, hopefully I'll have the W, because remember I said it's going to go through the stripe and in the same color as the stripe. That's going to be the W. So
that is going to be amazing.
We'll see. I'm excited for that, but it's coming up pretty good. And I think it's sizing right too. I was concerned about that. So while we were on vacation, I stole one of his sweatshirts and I measured it just to see. I think it's going to be okay.
Yes.
And then the last update I'm going to give you is my Mark's desk. He does know I'm making a desk. So a lot of people have asked.
It's kind of hard to hide a full-on desk.
A lot of people asked me, how are you keeping it a secret? It's not a secret, but he isn't allowed to go downstairs.
Good.
In the wood shop. So he hasn't seen this.
Gosh.
And I haven't done anything since I got home from vacation. I was hoping to do a little bit more, but I didn't. So anyway, here's the one side, and this laying down here is the other side. I just put these pipe clamps on it because I was getting a little bit of a bow, so anyway, so that's going to be upright. Then these are all the drawers, and then these are the rest of the drawers. I don't have the bottoms on these yet, but all the drawers are made. Both cabinets are made. The next thing I need to do is stain the top and the front, and stain it, and then I still need to do the drawer covers. But I'm having router issues right now, so.
Wow.
But it's coming along.
Wow.
Yep. So no, it's not a secret, but it is a secret.
So the last 2 videos that she did, I've been home. Well, the one before, she made it while I was in the hospital. But when I came home, I pulled it up, and John and I were sitting downstairs. And I usually stitch in my recliner, and he sits on the couch next to me. And I said, hey, do you mind if I watch Lisa on FlossTube? Because we usually will watch a couple of shows. He loves swamp people who get crocodiles. He does. And Forged in Fire.
That's a cool show.
My gosh. Those are the 2 that we have to watch. And then there are other stupid ones that I'm just like, no, I'm not going to sit here and watch Curse of Oak Island because it's dumb. They'll find a bottle cap, and they've got this big, huge story how this bottle cap was from the 1700s, the very first time. I'm like, no, it isn't. It's a bottle cap. Anyway, it is just bizarre. Anyway, so he said, sure, that would be fine. We can watch Lisa. And so we're watching it, and he's actually watching. And when it was done, he's like, she's making that desk. I said, yeah, she's making, because you had showed a drawer. And he's just like, I didn't know that she had woodworking skills. I said, honey.
Or woodworking lack
You
of
see
skills.
that chicken coop back there, that solid that took 8 people, 8 grown men to move? That sucker's not moving anywhere.
That chicken coop was definitely over-engineered, but...
I said, and he was just like, oh, that's right. She did make that by herself. I said, yes, she did. And he's just like, I'm amazed that she can do so many things. I said, so am I. Every day I find another thing that she knows how to do. It's awesome.
It's fun.
It is so much fun.
It's not going to be anywhere near perfect, but
who cares?
Okay.
Yes,
it's okay.
We love it. We love Lisa.
Yeah.
Even though she won't give me a kiss for being Irish.
I'm not kissing you.
I'm COVID free.
You are. Yay! Still not kissing you.
All right, guys.
Yeah. So this weekend we're gonna have a couple of the ladies are coming over. Just Mark's gonna be out of town, so I get to work on raising the flag because he'll be gone. So while he was out of town, I said, hey, if you guys want to come over, come over, hang out, we'll stitch and eat and
she thought
do
only
whatever.
a couple people would come.
Well, I don't know.
She just threw it out there.
I just threw it out there, and whoever comes. It's gonna be awesome.
I think we're gonna have almost everybody, and it's gonna be so much fun, and we're gonna spend the night.
Then there you
2
go.
nights.
So it should be fun. It was kind of an impromptu thing. So, but I'm
I can't
glad.
wait.
His work trip just popped up as soon as we got home from vacation. I was like, you're gone. And I miss everyone. So
I know.
It'll go. Now that people are starting to get their vaccines and people are a little less afraid to come out. It's good. And granted, I have plenty of room to space out, so nobody.
It's perfect for all of that.
Nobody sits on top of each other when we get
Not even close.
Here. So yay, we get to do that.
That's gonna be so much fun.
That's about all that we've got. Well, that's all I have. That's all I have to look forward to. No, I do. I sound like New York. That's all I got. But that'll be fun. I know. Yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. So come on over, anybody, if you want to come sit with us.
Really, if you're anywhere close, we like new friends.
Anywho, so that's about all I got.
And me too.
Stitching and woodworking and knitting wise and smelly cat wise, that's all I got. Anyway, thanks for coming back. It was really nice to sit here and do this again. And thank you for getting well.
Thank me for coming back.
Thank you, Crystal, for coming back. Thank you for not leaving me on my own.
You did great.
Dangerous things happen when unsupervised. Anyway, I'm Lisa.
And I'm Crystal.
And we are Stitching the Dream.